Hey guys, it's your old pal Finn Larden here. Welcome to the channel. So this particular video is going to be diving into the Garry's Mod community. So anybody who plays Garry's Mod, anybody that's involved in, playing in the different types of servers, and maybe you're looking for something new, maybe you're just something's piqued your interest. Who knows why you're here, but you're here anyway. So this particular video is going to be talking about a server called Turfline RP. It's a server that I've fully created. It focuses on gang wars. So you'll be role-playing as a gang member, you can role-play as a police officer, we don't know. It's a wide variety of job, there's loads of different things that can happen inside of it, and also it's highly customised, so there's a lot of things that you can do from a role-play standpoint as well. But enough of that, let me crack on and I'll show you what the server's all about. Alright guys, so again, if you are looking to join the Turfline RP, then there will be a link in the description that you will be able to get in, or there'll be an IP address where you can directly connect as well. Now, let's crack on to the actual server. Now, when this server loads up, as always, you would press F4 to basically get access to the console. Now, once you get access to the console, there'll be a couple of things that you can do. It'll show you server information, like players online, how much money you've got, your current job, AFK, so on and so forth. So, all the different types of jobs that you can get, civilian jobs, alright? So you can be a basic civilian, you can be a juror, you can be an AFK, that's in the civilian job. You've got the mayor, the assassin, chemist, bank manager. Pretty self-explanatory civilian jobs, but it gives you a couple of ideas if you want to have a different type of roleplay than other players. You've got your police department, so you've got the chief of police, police sergeant, police officer and police cadet. We'll go into more detail in a little minute, but again, it's just showing you all the different types of departments that you've got. You've got your Paralike Intelligence Agency, which dive into like your kind of FBI stuff, so they'll be looking at war criminals and stuff like that, building up investigations which they then can take to the court and have these people arrested. All of it is in roleplay, and there is systems in place so that people can do it and they don't have their immersion ruined essentially. Alright, so types of gangs that we've got is we've got the syndicate. These guys are like your mafia type kind of gang. Alright, these are part of like organised crime, they deal with like big hit, like bank heists and stuff like that. Best way to describe it. Quite a lot of jobs that you can get on the syndicate as well. How it's worked is it's all in-house. So the Don, which is the syndicate leader, he'll basically bring people into the faction. You would go through a tryout system or a tryout like kind of welcome package, say an oath or whatever. It's however the Don wants to run their faction. The other two factions you've got is the Eagle Gang and the Death Run Gang. These guys basically, how they're going to work is they're not going to like each other. There's going to be a lot of gang fighting in there. So, if you need that little itch scratched where you want to kill another gang member, then that's why this is here. So you'll be able to, plan raids, be able to steal like parts of locations, because the locations are going to have significance, where if you've got a location, you'll get generated money. You might get like items, like weapons, stuff like that. It's going to be a load of things that you can get. Everything's going to have their own value. There's going to be like a gambling system. There's going to be hundreds and different types of things that you guys can use when you have got these points. It's all here for you guys. Crack on. So we're just going to go into the civilian job. So as I says, big shout out to the developers and the creators of the Paralike City. This is a beautiful map. It is a huge map as well. So guys, thank you so much for making such a cool map. And thank you for allowing me to use it. Please make sure to check out their content. I'll leave a link in the description as well. So, we've got a couple of places. We've got the main building, which is where the mayor is going to be, all the different types of things. We've got the judges, where the courtrooms, where obviously all the court stuff is going to take place as well. So, a lot of cool things that can be done, and it's going to be used inside of the Paralikes. So just delving into some of the things that can be immediately be done as soon as you join the server. Now, the citizens of Paralike City will get access to the black market. Basically, the black market is somewhere where they can purchase weapons, purchase items and stuff like that in a way to enhance their roleplay. So they've got like tasers, they've got grenades, a large abundance of things that they'll be able to actually get that they can then use in game. Like straight away, as soon as they get it, it goes into their inventory and then they can use it. Again, you run the risk if you're a civilian and you've got a weapon, you're most likely going to get arrested. So, take that as you wish, but again, it's something that you will have access to straight away. Also guys, just to show you as well, as a civilian, straight away from the get-go, you've got access to hell of a lot of cars. So once you save up enough money, you can then use your in-game credits to basically get access to different types of cars. Now, all you do is go to the car dealer, and then these are all the types of cars that you're going to get access to. You've got your fast cars, you've got your slow cars, you've got your big cars that can deal a lot, you know, if you're wanting to do like heists and stuff like that. You've got an abundance of cars that you can actually use, like if you want to save up and get a Bugatti, you know, you get the Bugatti. And then for talk's sake, once it's ready, you just deploy it, and then that is you good to go. You just go over here, oh, there's my car there, I'm good to go. So that is that. You're getting your cars, you're getting your weapons, you've got everything that you need to basically help you enjoy your roleplay. So now we're going to go into the PIA. Now the PIA are basically a non-combative type of faction. What they're going to be focused on is again looking into like the war criminals, mostly the syndicate, you know, trying to build up evidence about getting people arrested. You know, if there's corrupt police, they'll also get involved as well. They will get access to their own database as well, so they get access to the PIA database, which is another way where it shows like all the available units that are on, all the different types that they're going to get. So people of interest, you've got security logs, you've got the field reports, so where you can submit a field report for the director to then have a look at. They can either accept it or deny it. You know, it's all about building that roleplay. You've got the evidence locker, where you can admit evidence where it's been a video, been a photograph, you know, some shady things been happening, that can get implemented in. Live operations as well, so what can happen is the director can make a live operation, like Operation Sting or whatever, and then basically in that operation they can then follow out the certain things that they need to do. Agent roster basically shows you all the agents that's online. It's a very highly detailed database, which gives agents a lot of opportunities to be able to have a bit of fun, create their own good roleplay, you know, and then, you know, still be able to keep with the flow of things. Also, a little added perk of what the PIA get is, so say like, let's just for talking's sake, somebody's bought something out of the black market. What can happen is the PIA can actually hack the black market. So they'll hack the black market, shows you that obviously that they're trying to hack the black market here, and then once they've hacked the black market, they gain information of what's going on, who's bought stuff, why, when they bought it, how they bought it. But sometimes it might show as data corrupted, so it's a way to build a little bit of roleplay so that you could potentially be arrested if they hack into the system and find out that it was you that purchased something. So now we're going to talk about the police. Yep, we all love them, we all hate them, but it's the police. These are the types of things that the police are going to have access to, the things that they're going to be able to do. So they'll have a jailer, which is standard, you know, places where they can arrest people who are being naughty. They're going to have things where, for talking's sake, it's going to be like a police training manual, so when they go into that, it'll be able to teach them what it's expected of them as a police officer. You know, it's a bit of a lengthy document, but it does give you a lot of valuable information in there. Alright, you've got the main database itself, where when police can log into their database and they can find out who's online, what citizens have been there, who's been good, who's been bad, stuff like that. It shows you like different types of assignments. That does say test, but it's like active assignments. So the chief can give assignments to certain officers, where they then carry out the assignments and get rewards and stuff like code systems that the police chief can update. You know, this is things that will be constantly going in flux. You know, things will be happening. Anybody who's been arrested, so the citizen database, basically anybody who's been arrested, this will update, and then it shows them as a type of threat level. So for right now, I'm a good citizen. That's not going to stay there for long. But yeah, security for anybody who's trying to attempt to hack into the police database, it shows up as a security log as well. So there is a lot of things that the police get access to, and if we go downstairs, we can have a little look at the jail cells. Again, Paralake City, the developers, absolutely gorgeous map. There's a lot to do in it, so I appreciate it. So over here's the jail cells. A couple of things we've got here. So we've got the jailer itself, which is this little thingamajig right here. We click on that, and then how it would work is the person who's making the arrest would then arrest somebody. They would enter the violation and then the duration of how long they want to be arrested for. And then when they've been arrested, they can either check the CCTV, make sure they're not up to anything that they shouldn't be doing, trying to break out or anything, and obviously the jail cells themselves. So a couple of things here. It's a pretty self-explanatory little jail cell. But yeah, alright, now we're moving on to the assassin and a couple of things that the assassin gets. So as like any ordinary assassin system, you do get your request hit. So what you do is you would do /request hit. Again, it would open up the elimination contract, and then you would set your designated target. You would offer a payment term. So let's just say, for talking's sake, I'm going to set a hit on myself. Right, so we'll offer it for 1,000. It would then pop up, and then the assassin can then look at their list to see what current contracts are available to them. So they would open up the system, you know, pop on, oh look, there's an available contract. Now the assassin has the opportunity, they can either accept it straight away, they're happy with the amount that they're being paid, or they can amend the contract, okay, and then it basically pops in, and then you tell them, so accept the terms, and then it's an active mission. That is something that the assassin's got to get access to, and it's an instant transaction, so as soon as the contract has been completed, the assassin will be paid their money. But yes, that is a little snippet to the server and what's going on. If you want to get involved, you know, it's going to be constantly getting updated. There's going to be more things that's going to be getting added to it. You can buy cars, you can buy loads and loads of things. So make sure that you get yourself involved, check out the server, and, you know, again, enjoy your roleplay. But that's all from me. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch the video, and hopefully I'll see you soon. Bye now.